Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, we're on the way. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to him, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
Javi Guerra. Looking for options for... Can he finish? It's in!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Here comes the corner. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared away. Counts. And now a sudden chance to counter. No, he's not getting his way this time. Vieira. Cafu kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Great vision. Mbappe. Serginho. Doué. Now, can they get him away? He's had it taken off him. And Tomori. And it's Javi Guerra. Now it's Kaká. And he's got away from him. Tries a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Pedri! And that's in! Barcelona are back in business! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Played out towards the right wing. He's onside! Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Taken back almost at once. Oh, that's superb. That's a sharp pass. Messi. Can he get on the end of this? He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's neat.
Barcelona always have been a side that are known for pressing.
There's the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Martin, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's Pedri. He has a look up. Great challenge, time to perfection.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Pirlo. Kaka, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Played into space. Chance, surely! Tomori. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Messi. That's a good foray he's making. That's very neat. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Pedri with the cross. Martin with the clearance. Javi Guerra. And he's being shifted off it. He's on it, can he get away? And the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Kaka clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. Tries to get it clear. Pedri. Cafu. And now they can spring out of defence. Due. Fernandez. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Kaut. Javi Guerra. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to play it through. He's picked his way through. Pedri! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And the referee has signalled for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And we are back on the way.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
No, he refuses to take the bait. That ball looks a good one. Now it's Mbappe. He has found the way through. Now it's Messi. And he skips past his man. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Real pressure penalty, this. And he scores! Back in business! Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
Quite a game this, all square again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Pirlo can see things others simply cannot. And here's Messi. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shot.
And Messi! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Mbappe! Mbappe! Irrepressible! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Yeah, but how about that coolness and confidence, Peter, to see where the keeper was and then produce a beautiful response.
Barcelona now in a position far more desirable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Aims beyond the defence. Oh, some tackle that. Shot a goal! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Pomp, panache, and passion. This, a man full of it all. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Se ruegan estos espectadores que no pierdan de vista a sus hijos durante el partido.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Barcelona.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful.
And the finish! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Messi. Nice control. Zanetti, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Pelé. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
Pedri. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, that's a key interception. Pedri. So we're still where we started right now. Now it's Hazard. Shot could be on, and he's found a way past. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Adriano. Looking for the run, and he's picked out the run. And this is Adriano. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's come to nothing. Vieira. Pedri. Pirlo. Pirlo charging forward, the ball at his feet. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. It's a searching pass. Baresi. Azar. Over to the right flank. Well read, and the danger is averted. Messi. And here's Azar. He's found the way through. Nice interception, well timed. Beckenbauer. And it's Ødegaard. Good running, strong and purposeful. And this is Azar. Oh, that's fabulous. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So this to break the deadlock. He scores for sure! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, look at the keeper's reaction, Peter. He felt he could have kept it out. That was so tight.
The goal scorer for Barcelona after 28 minutes is
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Cafu is one whose deliveries we all know about. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Alexander-Arnold does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Pelé. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
He's played it back. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Tries to pass it through. That looks a good ball through. Goes for a shot! And yes, it's there! They are purring, truly purring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Hazard, and he's whipped it across. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Just the keeper in his way. That's brave goalkeeping, really decisive.
Ah, Peter, that's as decisive as it comes. The keeper got everything right in that instance.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. This is Messi.
Added time.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Now it's Pelé. That's a shade optimistic. So, a temporary halt to the action.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
During the match at all times.
Barcelona looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. We're on the move again. Great vision. No way through. Might be danger here. It's Adriano! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's rising! They would have been quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping, and another try! He's done very well to get to that.
Vieira is offering a right smile there.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Getting up there! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Now it's Hazard. He's shifting through the gears here. Hazard driving forwards. So much time and space here. Now it's Pedri. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Messi! And for a moment, time stood still. And here's Hazard. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Time and again they are repelled. Shoots! That is some save from Khan! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Lofted upfield. Pele is onto it in a flash. Odegaard. Pedri, who is rarely short on confidence. That has not gone well. He's a sharp little ball here. He's had it taken off him. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Now it's Pele. Odegaard. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Pirlo. Pedri. That's a sharp pass. And that has left him in a heap. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And he's going to have his name taken.
Substitution.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Odegaard. Coming on the field, number 9, Phil Foden. Number 3, Gattuso.
Oh, good spread. Shot a goal! And that is wildly off target.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
The most accurate pass. Now it's Pele. Can he get on the end of this? Vieira. Messi. This is a promising build-up.
Such good technique.
He's picked his way through. Hazard. Hazard! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Hazard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Barcelona have their third corner. He leaps for it! He will be livid with himself.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And once more he proves rigid and robust. And the through ball. Look at the space here. Chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now. Hazard venturing down the left. Pass somewhat off target. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Gattuso. Now, can they get him away? Foden in acres of space out wide. Floated through, and this is Hazard, so no flag here. He is through here. Hazard! Oh, brilliant save.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Mbappe. Just 5 minutes left. Now it's Pedri. Pedri proves just a little bit too strong. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now it's Pelé. Pedri, it's a pretty loose pass. Gattuso, looking to pass their way up the pitch.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And he shoots! And that's a sharp finish! They're back within reach! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively...
And we're done. Barcelona are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it.
I'm afraid
Adriano,
to tell you that
voted
we're
man of the
expecting traffic
match,
to be
and
heavy after the
deservedly
final
so.
whistle today.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself. Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
And no, just off target. Pirlo. And it's Kaka. Pedri. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. We saw the date. Oh, it's a foul. They're right on the edge of the box. Barcelona have themselves a chance from the spot. So this the chance to fire his team in front. Save! And that's a poor penalty.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Shapes to shoot! Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Minimal lapse, maximum punishment. How that hurts.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Paris Saint-Germain finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Kaká makes a dash for it. Kaká going face-to-face with his great rival. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Camavinga, he's found a way past. And he's shoots! And that's a tiny finish! And they're threatening to fly away here. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager...
He's had a shot! Oh, special! That is a special goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They are purring, truly purring. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you,
Shot, surely! Barcelona have scored 2 quick goals here. Kaká powering forward here. Vardiol kept his eye on it, and he's there. It's a loose ball. A whisker away from making it 4.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it.
Kaká! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Pirlo. He is through here. Kaká.
Such good technique.
There's the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Barcelona are having a ball here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Silvestre. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Now, can they get him away? Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Knocks it into space. Messi. Oh, sweet feet. And there's the shot!
They've been denied a chance to develop any...
Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Hazard does really well to win the ball there. Messi going forward, and he's had it nicked away. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. De Jong. This is a promising build-up. He might be in here! It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
It's a good run down the right. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Looking for options for movement. He's... Mbappe!
3 minutos de descuento.
Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Kaká making good progress. Now it's Mbappe. He's a sharp little ball here. Messi. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Barcelona looking unstoppable, unbeatable, and and that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Durante el descanso podremos disfrutar de un pequeño espectáculo ofrecido por nuestro grupo.
This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness. Win today, and they will be up there amongst the elite. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running. Barcelona must not lose. The potential ramifications simply too much to contemplate. He has found the way, and a chance! And he's there to get it away. And this is Ronaldo. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Zanetti. Khan claims comfortably. Piqué completing his first century of appearances here today, and that has not gone unnoticed.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his mind, Peter.
Little doubt, that is a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Oh, nearly. Saliba, he steps in, and that's the end of that. Shoots! Now it's Batistuta. Well, they can break here. Kaká. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that's been won straight back. And here's Kaká. Kaká! Off the post! Goal! Barcelona! Could it be coming? Is it coming? Those fans believe it just might be. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two now.
Messi finding himself in space. That's very neat.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Barcelona very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. And that's really well manoeuvred. Cristiano Ronaldo. Referee has just said play on. And it's Pedri. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Carreras. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Decent chance! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Marquinhos spots it and intercepts. Distributed tidily. Pirlo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Vieira. Pedri. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's had a shot! Dembele. Saliba with the clearance. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Messi has it out wide and in space. Vieira.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Relentless! Just relentless! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be.
Tries one from range! Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. So the perfect chance to get one back. He'll try from distance! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Vinicius Junior takes a shot! And no mistake!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Madrid may be down, but not out just yet. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Kaká.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Marquinhos. Doué. Kukçu. Tries to pass it through. Vieira is fouled. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And no, just off target. Now, this could be a chance. That is the end of the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
A continuación,
Well, we've been blessed with a goal-laden first half. 3-1 is the half-time score.
se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So off we go again. And it's Messi. Always goal side. And this is Adriano. Barcelona different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Baresi is very much of the non-shall-pass school of defending. Doué. Ball's gone out of play. Well timed, excellent interception. Messi, he's through here. He's beaten the last man. Can he finish? He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Casillas to save this spot kick and his team. And that's a poor pen.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Doué. This is a promising build-up. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Kaka. And the counter is on. Adriano. Adriano gets on his bike and on the move. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Adriano. Adriano! And there's a goal!
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Barcelona visibly comfortable, now up by 3. Pirlo. Good running, strong and purposeful. And this is Adriano. There's the shot! And that's a tidy finish. Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
That's good running with the ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Doué. Dembele gets into a good position. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Baresi calmly anticipates. Now, can they get him away? Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Oh, he really got hold of that.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Played out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Opts to play it back. Vieira.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Kaká. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vieira makes a move down the right.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Messi is offering some sort of an apology there. And could be danger here. It's Adriano! Oh, denied at the last.
Spirited to say the least, certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Adriano! Oh, almost a sixth. And he is deftly away. Dembele! And that's a good finish. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Madrid are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
At least that has given their people something to smile about. Kupchu. That's a sharp pass. Pedri. Now it's Kaká. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. Marquinhos has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
And he cuts out the supply. Lovely pass, but great chance! And that's a sharp finish! That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Still behind. And that's that. Barcelona are going up, and now they can dream. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Barcelona really were brilliant today, Peter. To produce a performance like this in a game that could have a massive outcome on the team's future. Those players have every reason to be proud of themselves and deserve every bit their status.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Los niños que estén interesados en acompañar a los jugadores al saltar al campo pueden...